Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is going to be a Harvest and Cook With Me collab, which is hosted by Ingrid over at the Cooking Chronicles with Ingrid. In this collaboration, we're showing different farm-to-table recipes. So when you're done with this video, go on down to the description box and you'll see the playlist link to all the other creators' videos. So today we're going to use pumpkin, and this one we actually grew ourselves in the backyard. But I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one that looked really perfect. We got from the pumpkin patch. And I bought this one for this video thinking it's going to be the perfect little pumpkin. It looks so cute. Another ingredient we're using is this piloncillo. Piloncillo is just unrefined cane sugar. I'm also going to be adding some white sugar I forgot to add in here. And then if you have some cinnamon sticks, you could add cinnamon sticks, but I just have this ground cinnamon that I'm going to be using. And also some water. Okay, so now let's go ahead and chop into this beautiful pumpkin, the star of the show. I picked this one because it wasn't too big and it wasn't too small, just the perfect size for a little snack we're making or to make a pumpkin pie or any pumpkin recipe. I was so excited to use this beautiful pumpkin for my video, but once I opened it up, there was something inside and it was not perfect at all. Can you guess what it was? Let me know in the comments below. To see what was in there, go ahead and watch to the end of the video. So here we cut up a different pumpkin. We cut it in half. We're taking out all the seeds as best as we can. And then we're going to go ahead and slice it into pieces. And then chop it up into smaller cubes. Not too small though.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. My hands are orange.
Okay guys, so when you're chopping up your pumpkin, go ahead and chop off the stem part first, the top part where the stem is at. I don't know why I just made it hard on myself. I didn't even think of that in the first place. But yeah, chop off the part where the stem is at first. It will make it so much easier to cut it all the way through instead of doing it the way I did it. Okay, now that we have our pumpkin all cut up, I'm going to add 1 cup of water into our pot. If you have a bigger pumpkin, you're going to go ahead and add a little bit more water, maybe 1.5 cups. But this was a small pumpkin, so I'm just adding 1 cup. I'm going to place them all into the pan, into the pot, skin side down. I haven't tried it the other way around, but it might work also. But it might stick, so I'm not sure. I haven't tried it myself. Now I'm going to add in 1 cone of piloncillo. You could just place it on top or you could place it in the water so that it could melt down. And then I'm going to add some cinnamon. You could add as much as you like. We like a lot of it, so I'm adding it all over the pumpkin. So each piece has a taste of cinnamon. Next, I'm adding some regular white sugar, and this is a 1/4 cup, so I don't even use about half of the 1/4 cup, so 1/8 of a cup. Now for the second layer of pumpkin, the second and each other, if you have a bigger pumpkin, go ahead and place them facing down, that way they could get some of that flavor also. So now we turned on the stove and we just put it on a light simmer. That way it gives the time for the piloncillo to dissolve into the water and makes a nice syrup. I forgot to add a little bit of salt, so We'll put in here a pinch of salt just to balance out the flavors. Now we're going to go ahead and cover it and let it simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. This is after half hour, guys. We're just going to mix it around and make sure everything is cooking evenly and that they all have that wonderful syrup on them so that they could all get some flavor. And here you can see I was trying to smash one in with the spoon to see if they're soft yet. They're a little bit. They still need a little bit longer. So I'm just going ahead and putting on the syrup onto each of the pieces and gonna let it simmer a little longer. As you can see, all the juice that the pumpkin released, and they're almost done. They still need, some of them still need a little bit more. Okay, now let's check on the calabazas. It's been about 50 minutes. They're looking good. Let's see. Yeah, these are ready. These are definitely ready. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And you can see there's still some liquid in there. It just mix everything around, make sure everything's nicely coated. And we'll serve ourselves in a bit. Okay, I know this doesn't look really pretty right now, but if you like pumpkin pie, if you like sweet potato pie, this has the same kind of flavor, so you will probably like this also. So here we are serving ourselves, putting on some more syrup. You could add as much or as little as you like, and you can eat it just like that. Or if you like, another way to serve it is with some milk in the plate also. My dad likes to eat it like that, and a lot of people like to eat it like that also. And here you can see it turned out really good, just like a candy coated pumpkin. So good, so tasty. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. So if you came to the end of the video, here's one way to know that you have a bad pumpkin. First off, the smell. It did not smell right. It smelled really off, smelled moist and wet, like humid. And this is why. The seeds were already getting moldy. It looks worse on camera, but in person it was bad too. On camera it looks greenish. In person it didn't really look that green, but you could smell it and it looked awful. It smelled awful. So we had to throw this one away.